Adharaniya Singh Sahab, Mukesh ji, dignitaries on the dais, dignitaries outside the dais. It's really encouraging to be in UP since last 2 days. Very encouraging. And yesterday when I said I feel emotional, as I feel emotional today too, for 2 reasons. One, the officers and the farmers, energy levels are very high. Everybody wants to make progress. Officers wants to facilitate the progress, farmers wants to make the progress. So that's the way the synergy looks very positive. I interacted some of you. I spoke about it. The positivity is great. So clap for yourself very loudly once. सर आप स्टेट कमीशन से हैं. मेरी कुछ सोच है, प्रॉब्लम्स तो नहीं है, सोच है. जब किसी इंडस्ट्री के इकोसिस्टम को प्रोग्रेस करने की कोशिश करते हैं, अगर आप सिर्फ सेल्फ कंजम्पशन की बात करेंगे तो प्रोबेबली इकोसिस्टम इंटरनेशनलाइज या नेशनलाइज नहीं हो पाएगा. तो उसके लिए जितना भी फैसिलिटेशन या पॉलिसीज़ डिज़ाइन करें, इस ध्यान से और इस सोच से करें कि ये सिर्फ सेल्फ कंज्यूमिंग सेंटर नहीं बनना चाहिए, बल्कि एक्सपोर्टिंग सेंटर बनना चाहिए. उसमें मेरा पहला सुझाव ऐसा है सर कि यूपी इज़ अ वेरी कॉम्प्लेक्स एग्जिस्टिंग स्टेट, वेरी कॉम्प्लेक्स, फ्रॉम रिलीजन पॉइंट ऑफ व्यू, फ्रॉम द कास्ट पॉइंट ऑफ व्यू, फ्रॉम trade point of view, from village point of view, for semi-urban area point of view, and urbanization point of view. To me, it looks a country by itself, with its complexity. Sir, I would really love to be part of how do I modernize the poultry trade? Can I add value into modernization of poultry trade? You all are acknowledging the best, in my word, because I have worked in the chicken industry for a long time, ultimate, for me it's an ultimate protein. Not only protein, it's the ultimate protein. Whether it is egg, whether it is chicken. If I need to reach ultimate protein to every doorstep for the future generation, how do I reach that product comfortably without any hurdles, with greater stimulation and services? That's the priority number one. Comparatively, if you take the other nation, other states, and ourselves, we are still protein deficient state in our state. Now, even if I make half a quarter percent upgradation in protein efficiency or availability, I think we all would be doing a good justice to our state. That's one area. So modernization of trade need a facilitation. So can you look at it? You all are great thinkers. You have brought the industry to this far. Can we do something about it? Second, sir, can we build up a robust disease monitoring infrastructure cluster-wise? Because our farming operations are tiny. They are not big farmers, like 5 lakh birds or 50 lakh birds or 30 lakh birds or 20,000. Farm sizes are as small as 2,000 birds. Now, if they all have to be protected and being productive, we need a very robust disease monitoring infrastructure in this state. If you already have gone ahead, I spoke to Pandey Sahab. He told me they have already done the clusterization in this state. I think we should do a regional microbiome data center kind of a model which can predict and advise the farming community what should be your future of disease management tomorrow. So that's one robust infrastructure can help the poultry to produce a safe and qualitative product production system. Third choice is, sir, how do we control the input cost? Now, UP being a very agriculturally progressive state has great ingredient profile of production. The only thing India is lacking, I'm talking about India because I'm living with this dream that one day we'll start producing amino acids in India. Till date, since 35 years, sir. And unfortunately, my friend Bhus Reddy सब चले गए, नहीं तो हमारा उनका डिबेट फिर से शुरू हो जाता था. तो amino acid, if it is without 1 gram of amino acid, I cannot make 1 gram of animal feed, whether it is dairy, whether it is aqua, whether it is poultry. I do not have a source of amino acid production in India. Now, if all the feed companies who are going to invest money in our state, if they are going to be accountable for qualitative feed production, then we have to support them in the input cost system. And that is where I request state government to make a proposal to central government, please look at amino acid, can be minimize the duty structure on amino acid, which is 100% being imported to India. We will be the first beneficiary in UP because our feed production continues to grow beyond the poultry production, sir. If your poultry production is growing by 6%, 6.5%, your feed production is growing by 11%, 12%, because you supply feed to other states as well. So if I can make a qualitative change towards the qualitative feed production, the life of a farmer is further improved because he's getting very high quality of feed, which is enriched with all micronutrients which are desirable today to give a balanced, nutritious, cost-efficient and safe food production system through the ration. Now, this is one request with folded hand. On behalf of the poultry industry, I have make something central government to understand that amino acid and those critical raw materials which are not being produced in India, they should be given a preference through support module, whether it is duty structure, whether it is a production subsidy or whatever can be possibilities. Sir. So that's third thing, because your feed production can really catapult the poultry production system, whether it is broiler, whether it is egg producing hens. They all need amino acids. Sir, to give you a brief and sensitize a little more about it, even a smaller countries like neighborhood, Nepal, Bangladesh, Sri Lanka, they have only 4% duty on the amino acids. Sri Lanka has a 0 duty on amino acids. That's a tiny country for poultry and animal feed production. Net expenditure towards duty on amino acid is at 23.5% in India. 16.5% basic duty plus cess plus. You expend 23.5%, so your input cost goes up. Now, I'm relating it to the current crisis. Because of all these amino acids of petroleum derivative based production system, currently a farmer is paying, a feed miller is paying 3 times the cost of an amino acid, which was 300 rupees a kilo. Now it costs 1200 rupees a kilo. And availability is constrained. So I would try and stop it here. The list is longer, but they can directly give impetus to our production systems. And I would like to be any time at your doorstep to support my farming community if they can. I've learned everything from them. I've never gone to a veterinary school, unfortunately. So I learned from the farmers. And I would like to translate that experience into if there's a progressive model to happen in the Uttar Pradesh, sir. Thank you so much for giving me time.